For the first time on camera, Buffalo School Board member Carl Palladino talks about the effort to have him removed. Good evening to you. Palladino is being slammed for comments that he made about the president and the first lady in a local paper.
News 4's Rachel Mongovi talked to him after tonight's school board meeting. Rachel?
Dawn and Jackie, tonight's board meeting was very chaotic at times. Palladino said he already apologized to those he hurt for the bad choice of words he used, but members of the board and the community are still calling on the state to remove him.
The board member who spoke such disgusting words presents a danger to the children of the Buffalo Public Schools, and I will keep saying that in the clearest, loudest voice possible until he is removed from this board.
Speaker after speaker after speaker called on the state to remove Carl Palladino from the Buffalo School Board.
To the people that have spoken here tonight, I understand you, and I understand the limited knowledge that you have about the real workings, and I forgive you.
The board passed a resolution 6-3 allowing the board to file a petition with the State Department of Education to remove Palladino. Superintendent KRINER says there must be consequences for Palladino's behavior.
It will always be completely intolerable, completely unacceptable to say anything at any time that is hatred oriented, that has racist overtone.
Board members also argued Palladino should be removed for sharing information discussed in an executive session about teachers' contracts.
I believe every citizen in Buffalo is entitled to know what happened, who said what, how much money we spent. He did it after the contract had been approved, long after.
After the board meeting, Palladino only allowed a question from News 4. We asked for his reaction to the resolution being passed.
I think that the true intent is to get me off the board because I pry too much into the unethical, immoral, and illegal things that they do.
Now, at tonight's meeting, Palladino was served with legal papers. It's unclear who served them and what those papers entail. Earlier today, 9 Buffalo school teachers signed affidavits. 5 of those teachers signed a petition to also remove Palladino from the board. Reporting live, Rachel Mongovi, News 4 at 11.